Charlie's Angels was not just a hit television series of the 1970s, it was a cultural icon that represented a groundbreaking era of television when intelligent, strong, and glamorous women first stepped into the spotlight in dramatic action stories. But behind the glamorous exterior and the radiant smiles on screen were real lives full of upheaval, sad stories, and unexpected losses. In today's video, let's explore stars of Charlie's Angels who have passed away, to honor their tremendous contributions and the legacy they left behind. Farrah Fawcett as Jill Monroe. Farrah Fawcett was born on February 2, 1947, in Corpus Christi, Texas. When she joined Charlie's Angels in 1976, she was 29 years old and took on the role of Jill Monroe, the intelligent and courageous blonde detective who became an icon for an entire generation. Beyond Charlie's Angels, Farrah was also famous for her roles in The Burning Bed and Extremities, both of which earned her prestigious Emmy nominations. Farrah married actor Lee Majors in 1973, but the marriage ended in 1982. After that, she had a long-term relationship with Ryan O'Neal, and they had one son together. Farrah Fawcett passed away on June 25, 2009, at the age of 62 due to complications from anal cancer, which she had fought for 3 years. Despite a turbulent personal life and controversies surrounding child custody, Farrah is still remembered as a symbol of beauty and resilience. Her net worth was estimated at around $20 million at the time of her death. David Doyle as John Bosley. David Doyle was born on December 1, 1929, in Omaha, Nebraska. He was 47 years old when he began playing John Bosley from 1976 to 1981, the loyal, humorous companion and the link between the Angels and their missions. David was also known for voicing Grandpa Lou Pickles in the animated series Rugrats. David went through 2 marriages. His first wife, Rachel, tragically passed away in 1968. His second wife, Ann Nathan, was a fellow performer in the musical South Pacific. David Doyle passed away on February 26, 1997, from a heart attack at the age of 67. His life behind the spotlight was full of personal challenges and private sadness, and his net worth at the time of his death was estimated at under $1 million. Tanya Roberts as Julie Rogers. Tanya Roberts, born Victoria Lee Blum, was born on October 15, 1949, in New York. When she joined Charlie's Angels in 1980, she was 31 years old and played Julie Rogers, the street-smart, strong, and determined angel. Tanya also appeared in A View to a Kill and The Beastmaster. Tanya was married to screenwriter Barry Roberts from 1974 until his death in 2006. She had no children and lived a quiet life in her later years. Tanya Roberts passed away on January 4, 2021, at the age of 71, due to sepsis following complications from a urinary tract infection. Her net worth was around $10 million, mainly from real estate and image royalties. Denny Miller as Ed Fellows. Denny Miller was born on April 25, 1934, in Bloomington, Indiana. When he appeared in Charlie's Angels in 1977, he was 43 years old and played Ed Fellows, a character with a strong, determined presence. Denny was also remembered for playing Tarzan and as the familiar face in Gorton's Fisherman commercials. Denny went through 2 marriages and had 1 daughter. However, his family relationships were not particularly close. Denny Miller passed away on September 9, 2014, at the age of 80, due to complications from motor neuron disease. His net worth was estimated at around $100 million, largely thanks to a long-term advertising contract and film royalties. L.Q. Jones as Burdette, Dan Jarvis. L.Q. Jones, born Justice Ellis McQueen, Jr., was born on August 19, 1927, in Beaumont, Texas. When he appeared in Charlie's Angels in 1976, he was 49 years old, playing Burdette and Dan Jarvis, complex and edgy characters. In addition, he was known for directing A Boy and His Dog and for Western films. Jones was married to Netta S. Lewis but had no children. They had been separated for many years before his death. L.Q. Jones passed away on July 9, 2022, of natural causes at the age of 94. His net worth was estimated at around $2 million, mostly from the ownership rights to his directed film and royalties from acting roles. Dennis Cole as Carl Hansworth, James Britton. Dennis Cole was born on July 19, 1940, in Detroit, Michigan. He was 37 years old when he played Carl Hansworth and James Britton in Charlie's Angels in 1977. He made a splash with the series Felony Squad and appeared on many popular television shows. Dennis was married 3 times, including a high-profile marriage to Jacqueline Smith, one of the angels from the show, which attracted significant media attention. However, all 3 marriages ended in divorce. Dennis Cole passed away on November 15, 2009, due to kidney failure at the age of 69. He left behind a net worth of around $10 million, mainly from real estate and film royalties. Son Tae O as Lieutenant Torres. Son Tae O was born on June 29, 1932, in Macho, Korea. When he played Lieutenant Torres in Charlie's Angels in 1980, he was 48 years old. He had also appeared in many notable stage productions and was one of the rare Asian American artists to make a mark on American screens at that time. Son Tae O had a long but private marriage and had 2 children. He passed away on April 4, 2018, at the age of 85 due to complications from Alzheimer's disease. His net worth was estimated at around $2 million. Gene Barry as Frank Jason. Steve Moss. Gene Barry, born Eugene Class, was born on June 14, 1919, in New York City. He was 58 years old when he appeared in Charlie's Angels in 1977, playing Frank Jason and Steve Moss, sophisticated, wealthy, and sometimes mysterious men. In addition, Gene Barry was well known for starring in Bat Masterson and Burke's Law, earning him true television star status. He was married to Betty Claire Kalb from 1944 until her passing, and they had 3 children. Their long marriage was not without turmoil, with rumors of distance and multiple alleged affairs that were never publicly confirmed. Gene Barry passed away on December 9, 2009, from heart failure at the age of 90. His net worth at the time of his death was estimated at around $2.5 million, but later grew to nearly $25 million thanks to syndication revenue and image licensing. Dick Sargent as Avery/Hugh Morris. Dick Sargent was born on April 19, 1930, in Carmel, California. He was 46 years old when he appeared in Charlie's Angels in 1976 as Avery/Hugh Morris, a short role but memorable for his calm, intelligent demeanor. Dick Sargent was also best known as the second Darren on Bewitched. Dick never married, and in 1991, he publicly came out, becoming one of the first veteran male actors to live openly as part of the LGBTQ+ community while Hollywood was still conservative. He had long-term relationships with 2 partners, but both passed away before him. Dick Sargent died on July 8, 1994, from prostate cancer at the age of 64. His net worth at that time was around $1 million, mostly from film royalties. Lee Delano as Al Norman, Dressler. Lee Delano was born on January 19, 1931, in New York. When he joined Charlie's Angels in 1977, he was 46 years old and played Al Norman and Dressler, supporting characters who showed toughness and integrity. Delano had also performed alongside Sid Caesar and appeared in many classic comedy stage productions. Lee Delano never married and had no children. He lived a rather private life, mainly focusing on theater and teaching acting. After a fall that left him paralyzed, Delano became fully dependent on caregivers and largely disappeared from the public eye. He passed away on October 8, 2017, at the age of 86. His net worth was around $2 million, mostly from savings and theater copyrights. Norman Alden as Jake Barnett, Louis Flellen. Norman Alden was born on September 13, 1924, in Fort Worth, Texas. When he played Jake Barnett and Louis Flellen in Charlie's Angels in 1977, he was 53 years old. Additionally, Norman was known for his roles in Back to the Future and as a voice actor in Transformers. He was married and had one son, but their father-son relationship was not very harmonious, especially after his son fell into trouble. Alden was also rumored to have gambling issues and was temporarily banned from acting due to a drunken altercation on set. Norman Alden passed away on July 27, 2012, from natural causes at the age of 87. His net worth was around $3 million, thanks to acting and voiceover royalties. Chasser Denova as Franco Sorella, Frank Barton. Chasser Denova, born Chasser de Datinger, was born on March 1, 1926, in Bergamo, Italy. When he appeared in Charlie's Angels in 1976, he was 50 years old, playing Franco Sorella and Frank Barton, charming men with complicated pasts. Chasser was also known for his roles in Viva Las Vegas with Elvis Presley and Animal House. Denova married once and had 2 children, but the marriage ended after he was discovered having an affair. His positive public image also collapsed because of this scandal. In his final years, Chasser Denova sank into alcohol and depression. He passed away on March 19, 1992, from a heart attack while attending a meeting at the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences in Los Angeles at the age of 66. His net worth was around $1 to $2 million. Carol Cook as Hildy Slater, Madame Dorian. Carol Cook was born on January 14, 1924, in Abilene, Texas. When she appeared in Charlie's Angels in 1976, she was 52 years old, playing Hildy Slater, Madame Dorian, powerful and clever women. Carol was also known for her role in The Lucy Show and for working with Lucille Ball for many years. She went through multiple marriages, all of which ended, and there were also rumors of complicated relationships with co-stars. In her later years, Carol quietly sought treatment for depression and medication dependency. She passed away on January 11, 2023, from heart failure at the age of 98. Her net worth was around $5 million, thanks to real estate and stage royalties. Gary Collins as Professor James Fairgate, Victor Buckley. Gary Collins was born on April 30, 1938, in Venice, California. When he joined Charlie's Angels in 1978, he was 40 years old, playing Professor James Fairgate and Victor Buckley, intellectual, calm figures. He had won an Emmy Award for hosting our magazine. Collins went through turbulent marriages, divorces, and child custody disputes. He was also rumored to have been involved in multiple drunk driving incidents, which significantly damaged his public image. Gary Collins passed away on October 13, 2012, from natural causes at the age of 74. His net worth was around $1 million, including a small property in Mississippi. James Gammon as Billy Gates. James Gammon was born on April 20, 1940, in Newman, Illinois. When he appeared in Charlie's Angels in 1977, he was 37 years old and played Billy Gates, a rugged, strong man who brought a darker, deeper tone to the episode. Beyond Charlie's Angels, James was also known for his role as Lou Brown in Major League and appeared in Urban Cowboy, establishing himself as a distinctive character actor in American cinema. James was married to Nancy Jane Capusta and had 2 daughters. His marriage appeared happy on the surface, but there were cracks behind the scenes due to his struggles with alcoholism and long-term declining health. James battled adrenal and liver cancer for many years. James Gammon passed away on July 16, 2010, from cancer complications at the age of 70. His net worth was estimated at around $2 million, largely from popular film roles and television royalties. Cameron Mitchell as Frank Desmond / Tom Granger. Cameron Mitchell was born on November 4, 1918, in Dallastown, Pennsylvania. When he joined Charlie's Angels in 1979, he was 61 years old, playing Frank Desmond and Tom Granger, mysterious, strong, and deeply layered roles. Cameron was also famous for starring in The High Chaparral and appearing in How to Marry a Millionaire alongside Marilyn Monroe. Mitchell was married 4 times, but all ended in disputes and financial conflicts. In his personal life, he faced alcoholism, family conflicts, and custody lawsuits. Although he once owned considerable wealth, Mitchell spent most of it on debts and legal fees. Cameron Mitchell passed away on July 6, 1994, from lung cancer at the age of 75. His net worth at the time of his death was around $5 million, mainly from film royalties and real estate in Pacific Palisades. Robert Loggia as Michael Dano. Paul Terranova. Robert Loggia was born on January 3, 1930, in Staten Island, New York. When he played Michael Dano and Paul Terranova in Charlie's Angels in 1976, he was 46 years old. Robert became famous for Scarface and Independence Day, establishing himself as a strong and captivating actor. Robert went through multiple failed marriages and was involved in disputes due to his fiery temper, including arguments with producers right on set. In his later years, he battled Alzheimer's disease, which gradually weakened both his health and mental state. Robert Loggia passed away on December 4, 2015, from complications of Alzheimer's at the age of 85. His net worth was around $10 million, thanks to major film contracts and syndication royalties. Joseph Ruskin as Danny Barr/Chloe. Joseph Ruskin was born on April 14, 1924, in Haverhill, Massachusetts. When he appeared in Charlie's Angels in 1976, he was 52 years old, playing Danny Barr and Chloe, mature characters who conveyed strength and resilience. Ruskin was also remembered for roles in Star Trek and Get Smart, maintaining a steady career. He was married and had 3 children, but his marriages were not lasting, often ending in divorce and public conflicts with his children. Additionally, Joseph was rumored to have been involved in disputes within the actors' union, which sparked controversy. Joseph Ruskin passed away on December 28, 2013, from natural causes, at the age of 89. His net worth was around $1 million, mostly from supporting roles in television and film. Vic Marorrow as Harry Stearns, Mark Haynes. Vic Marorrow was born on February 14, 1929, in New York City. When he joined Charlie's Angels in 1978, he was 49 years old, playing Harry Stearns and Mark Haynes, tough characters known for their intense presence. Vic also found success with Combat and Roots. His personal life was turbulent, going through 2 divorces and a prolonged child custody battle. He was often criticized for having a hot temper and frequently arguing with colleagues, which somewhat damaged his image. Tragedy struck on July 23, 1982, when Vic Marorrow was killed in a helicopter accident on the set of Twilight Zone, the movie, at the age of 53. His net worth at that time was estimated at around $1 million, mostly from residuals of his previous series work. Lynn Martyr as Linda/Amy Waters. Lynn Martyr was born on July 15, 1945, in Chicago, Illinois. When she appeared in Charlie's Angels in 1978, she was 33 years old, playing Linda/Amy Waters, characters who were strong, intelligent, yet deeply emotional. Lynn also appeared in Starsky and Hutch and Fantasy Island. Lynn had a turbulent relationship with actor David Soul, which brought her plenty of trouble. After it ended, she was rumored to have suffered from severe depression and withdrew from the spotlight. Her personal life was also profoundly affected after witnessing the murder of her close friend, actress Rebecca Schaeffer. Lynn Martyr passed away on January 11, 2024, from cancer, at the age of 78. Her net worth was estimated at around $2 million, mostly from real estate in Los Angeles. Lloyd Bachner as Gilles, Malcolm Cassis. Lloyd Bachner was born on July 29, 1924, in Toronto, Canada. When he played Gilles and Malcolm Cassis in Charlie's Angels in 1978, he was 54 years old. Lloyd also made his mark in Dynasty and voiced characters in Batman, the animated series. His personal life was not without turmoil, with rumors of infidelity and prolonged family disputes. Despite having considerable wealth, Bachner was involved in years of legal battles over film royalties with former collaborators. Lloyd Bachner passed away on October 29, 2005, from cancer at the age of 81. His net worth was estimated between $3 to $5 million, mainly from royalties and real estate in Santa Monica. As we look back on the shining stars who made Charlie's Angels an unforgettable part of television history, we're reminded that behind every glamorous image is a human story, filled with triumphs, heartbreak, and resilience. These talented actors gave us characters that continue to inspire and entertain audiences around the world, even decades later. Their lives, with all the joys and sorrows, remind us of the price of fame, but also the power of art to leave a lasting legacy. If their stories moved you, don't forget to honor their memory by sharing this video with fellow fans, clicking like, and subscribing for more journeys into the hidden truths of television legends. Thank you for watching, and join us next time as we continue exploring the extraordinary and sometimes tragic lives of those who brought magic to our screens.